the bunny bringing for me on Easter Day?
Good evening, everybody. For many years now, I have heard the age-old question at Easter time concerning Easter eggs and Christianity, and what the hell one has to do with the other. There have been many explanations, the vast majority of them pointing out that chocolate eggs delivered by bunny rabbits have nothing to do with a 2,000-year-old Jewish guy getting nailed to 2 lengths of timber on the top of a hill. In the UK, we celebrate Good Friday, the day of the crucifixion, Christianity's very own horrifically appalling human sacrifice, where a guy, if the story is to be believed, knowing full well that he is God in human form and so cannot die, has himself killed in the most gruesome, drawn-out and lingering way imaginable, only to pop back a couple of days later and say, "What are you talking about? It was just a flesh wound." Well, we celebrate that with a bank holiday. And so, thanks to Jesus getting nailed to 2 lengths of 2x4, 2 lengths of 2x4 and a bucket of nails are now at least 10% cheaper at your local hardware superstore, all through the Easter weekend. Thank you, Jesus. You died so that we can do odd jobs around the house for less. Now, that's a sacrifice that I can live with. But we're getting off topic. Easter eggs and bunnies and dead Jewish mystics. Some would argue that the bunnies and the eggs are all part of much older pagan springtime fertility rituals, where the religions of old gave thanks for the new life springing up around them, after the apparent death of everything green and things like bunnies during winter. And the Christian story of Easter itself, an eerily similar tale of death and rebirth, was merged with an existing feast and celebration by the early Christian church, in a kind of stealth jihad kind of way, because they didn't have a ground zero to build a mosque on, presumably. They're probably right. But I have an alternate theory. It ticks all the boxes. We have a dead guy, tick. Bunnies, tick. Chocolate eggs, tick. Now, get past all that Certificate 18 death and gore that made Mel Gibson's Passion of Christ such a hit. They nail the bugger up there, they poke him with a sharp stick to make sure he's done, take him down, and leave him to stand for a few minutes to make sure he's cooled down enough, and then they stick him in a cave and roll a really big boulder across the entrance to make sure he isn't going to get out. Now, imagine the sight early on Easter Sunday. Picture a calm, serene scene. A sealed tomb with a dead guy inside, and outside, bunnies frolicking around in the long grass. Suddenly, the huge boulder covering the entrance is rolled back, and out comes zombie Jesus, covered head to foot in blood, with a skin colour that is a pale shade of green. Those bunnies frolicking in the long grass are not going to be shitting bricks. No. They are laying links that look like chocolate eggs, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is why dead Jewish zombies are associated with chocolate eggs laid by cute, fluffy bunnies. Try to remember that when you tuck into your Easter eggs tomorrow. A happy Zombie Jesus Day to one and all.